welcome back again to my channel. In case you're new here, you're welcome. This is Let Us Talk with TMJ, and on this channel we'll talk about faith, family, lifestyle, relationship, motherhood, and lots more. To all my returning viewers and subscribers, thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments. It's been so amazing. I'm super grateful. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe and don't forget to hit on the notification bell so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be notified. All right, so without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. You can already tell from the thumbnail, I'll be talking about 3 mistakes you must not make in your relationship. Number 1, don't get too close or intimate with your partner's family until you have tied the knot. I know somebody out there is thinking, oh, that's a bad advice. No, it is not. Hold on and listen. Okay, so I'm not saying that you shouldn't be close with your partner's family. I'm not saying you shouldn't be friendly with them. I'm not saying you shouldn't be expressive with them. No, you should. Or maybe you shouldn't respect them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that don't make the relationship very informal. Keep it semi-formal. Don't be excessively close with them until you are married to your partner. And the reason I'm saying this is because in case there is a need for you to break off that relationship, especially if maybe God did not ask you to start in the first place, and you now realize eventually, you might find it very difficult to do that because of the family's, close involvement with you in that relationship and even personally. So I've had people come to me to tell me that they've identified that they're in a very terrible and dangerous relationship and they've tried to leave, but the family of their partner keeps begging them. So they would come back because of the emotional blackmail from the family of the partners, and then they will come back to the relationship even though they know it is toxic for them, and they would leave again. The families will come, they will talk about it, and they will come back. They will call them over the phone. What's up? Why are you breaking up with our son? Why are you breaking up with our daughter? They would beg and all of that. So it's not healthy. That's number 1. Number 2 is, if you now eventually break up that relationship because you have to, you are not only going to be hurting your partner, you'll be hurting his family or her family, and it's not healthy, trust me. All right, so I think for that reason it's important to keep it semi-formal. I know there are exceptions, but I'm speaking specifically to people who would want to get very close with their partner's family just because they are in relationship with their partner and they feel it's a way to be liked or it's a way to secure the relationship. While it may work, in fact, the most terrible part of it is if your partner, you are not the one who wants to break the relationship, but it is your partner, and then just because you have been so close with the family, his families are now like talking him out of it or talking her out of it, and then he now decides to keep you, not because he wants to or she wants to, but because of what a family or his family is saying to him. You cannot break up with her, you cannot break his heart, you cannot break her heart. It's more dangerous, yes, because your partner should want to be with you because they want to be with you, not because their family members are instigating them to want to be with you, even when they feel like they don't want the relationship anymore. Number 2 is, you don't need to tell everybody about your relationship until you are close to walking down the aisle. Yeah, everybody does not need to know. Another reason it is important not to let a lot of people or the whole world know about your relationship until you are close to getting married is because, like I said, anything can happen. Trust me, until the knot is tied, anything can happen. Even if God has said yes to that relationship, what if tomorrow morning man can change? What if tomorrow morning you are no longer in a relationship with who you went into a relationship with? What if they change? What if they do something that is completely out of the line? What if anything can happen? So until you are certain that you guys are now at the juncture where everything is sealed or is about to be sealed, then your pre-wedding pictures can fly out all over the world. People can now know who the person is. But when you're just in a relationship, even when it's a serious relationship, I think it's just really healthy for your own sanity. It's just really healthy to just keep it private and just let the very important people to be aware. Every other person can just know you're in a relationship. They don't necessarily have to know who the person is. Occasion of that is, like I said, if there is a need for you to now break up that relationship, you find it difficult to do so because it's not only your partner that will know, that you are now no longer together, the whole world that you've told about it will now know that, oh, so she's no longer with this person. Oh, so he's no longer with this person. What happened? Stories now start flying around on what happened and what did not happen. People will now start calling you, they'll meddle in your business. Why did you break up with this person? Why do you want to break up? It can even get worse that people will now try to encourage you not to break up because they just like the idea of you together with this person. And if you are not strong-willed, especially if your reason is not really anchored on God factor, you might just reconsider just because of what people are saying or because of what people will say. So you see why it is important to just keep it private until you are very certain or until you are close to tying the knot. The last but not the least of things that you must not do in your relationship. Don't keep quiet about your deal breakers. Don't tolerate your deal breakers. A lot of people, because they feel like they're in love now, they tend to keep quiet on many things that they know they cannot cope with in marriage. And what happens is when you now get married, marriage amplifies everything and anything. Both the good and the bad is amplified in marriage because now there is proximity. A lot of factors contribute to that. So now, if you're ignoring those deal breakers or you are swallowing it and managing it, when you get married, you're not going to be able to. Deal breakers for everybody is different. Deal breakers are things that you know you cannot cope with. There are some things that you know that you cannot handle because of your kind of person. You cannot cope with this. Another person would or might be able to cope with it effectively, but you cannot cope with it. So things like that, you need to be firm on your lack of acceptance of those deal breakers. So don't be in a relationship and be like, when we get married, we will change. When we get married, we work on it together. I'm just going to cite an example. Imagine you are with somebody who is dirty. I mean, that's what comes to mind. And you know that your own deal breaker is debt. You don't like people that are dirty. People that can't take care of their body or their environment or whatever. And you're in a relationship with this lady, and you know that she's not a neat person. And trust me, another person might not have issues with somebody not being neat, but you as a person, you know that you can't cope with dirtiness, you can't cope with filthiness, and then you are just like, when we get married, she will change. When we get married, I'm the husband. I mean, I'm the guy. I would make sure that she keeps the house tidied up. I'll make sure that she takes care of her body and her skin and all of that. Let me just the fact that you can even identify that deal breaker when you are just in a relationship, it shows how massive it will be when you get married, because you're not even living together, yet you know this person is dirty. When you now start living together, oh, you're not living together, it's just by you guys are hanging out, that's how you know. When you are now living under the same roof and you're supposed to do that for the rest of your life, trust me, it can cause a strain in the relationship. It can cause friction in the relationship. What you don't imagine, you will be shocked to know how much keeping quiet on your deal breakers can affect you on the long run in marriage. So ensure that anything you know, be sincere with yourself. Be sincere with yourself. Anything you know that you cannot cope with it, it takes away your happiness. It doesn't make you function well. It doesn't make you attracted to this person when they do that thing. Have the conversation with them and ensure that the change starts in the relationship. Ensure that there are people that are willing to actually do the work, because not everybody is perfect. And we are sent to one another so that we can make each other better, character-wise and in all other aspects. So that they are, even the way they are is not the problem, that they do whatever they do is not the issue. The real issue is, are they willing to change? Are they accepting the fact that this is an issue, this is a problem, and they should work on it, right? And so you talk about it and try to work it out. However, if this person seems to be unwilling, or there seems to be no change coming forth, I don't think you should go on getting into marriage with somebody who has a lot of your deal breakers in their archive. I just hope that these few points that I've said really sank in there, and I really hope that you get me and you understand what I'm saying, and that you would put it to use if you're ever in need of them. So let me know in the comment section if this video blessed you. Let me know whatever your thoughts are on what I just shared with you. So thank you so much. Don't forget to share this video, like, subscribe if you haven't, and keep the comments coming. Like, come your way again next time. Stay blessed and be happy. Bye.